Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast episode 206. Why you forget English words, strategies to finally remember. I'm Ola, an English teacher with over a decade of teaching under my belt. I firmly believe that unlocking fluency is within your reach. In fact, the key to fluency is in your pocket. Imagine confidently speaking English, conquering your fears, and embracing effective communication. To support you on your journey, I invite you to explore my website where you'll find transcripts and helpful worksheets for each episode. Just head over to teacherola.com and browse through my shop. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Let's make speaking English enjoyable and fulfilling. Enjoy your journey to fluency. Happy learning. Hello there. Thank you so much for choosing this episode. Have you ever experienced that moment when you struggle to recall specific words while speaking? Don't worry, it happens to all speakers of all languages. In this episode, we'll delve into the breakdown of the activation process from meaning to sound and explore how TOTs, that is, tip of the tongue situations, are influenced by language use frequency, especially for bilinguals. Stay with me to learn effective strategies to overcome TOTs, including triggering sound memory, regular language use, and learning words in context. Plus, I'll share some practical techniques for conversations, what to do at the very moment the tip of the tongue situation happens. Get ready to enhance your word recall skills and communicate with confidence. But first, I need your help. I want to create a brand new online course that'll teach you how to become a confident speaker of English. I would like you to go to teacherola.com/newsletter, join my newsletter, and complete a survey that will immensely help me create a perfect course. Please go to teacherola.com/newsletter and become a member of Top People. Please join us, get access to Wednesday speaking lessons, and complete the survey. Thank you. Once again, teacherola.com/newsletter. Have you ever heard of the phenomenon known as tip of the tongue state? TOT? I'm sure you've experienced that. It's when you struggle to recall specific word while speaking and you say, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's natural. It happens to all speakers of all languages and it's a common occurrence. TOTs occur when there is a breakdown in the activation process from meaning to sound, where the brain has the idea of the word but cannot recall the corresponding sound. Listen to this. TOTs are more common with infrequently used words and are believed to be influenced by language use frequency, which explains why bilinguals experience TOTs more often than monolinguals. Okay, so let's go through tips, what to do, how to stop forgetting English words. 1. Don't look up the word, but instead describe it to trigger the sound memory. Looking up the answer can increase the chances of forgetting it again. So don't check your dictionaries, don't touch your phones, your applications, translators, don't look up the word. 2. Use the language regularly. Using the language regularly is crucial to maintaining and improving word recall. With some effort and practice, the words will come back, and it's important to keep using and activating the language. Repetition and ongoing practice are crucial to moving information from short-term to long-term memory. I wish I had a fast, instant solution for you, but they don't exist really. When it comes to learning English, any language really, consistent daily practice is always better than, cramming for hours one day a week. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, if you don't use the words, you lose them. 3. Learn words in context, never in isolation. Learn in various contexts. It helps create associations and improves word retention. So how long you keep these words in your memory. In order to do so, I suggest practicing reading out loud, engaging in shadowing exercises, and utilizing conversation partners or teachers for practice. Here, I'd also like to add that when you learn a word, you want to provide your brain with enough connections, visual, audible, and mental. Whenever you learn a new word, make sure to find personal connections. Where did I learn it? How does it apply to my life? How can I use it? When can I use it? Make it your new habit. Always ask yourself this one question at least. How can I use it? By the way, to learn more about the shadowing technique, find episode 25 of Teacherola podcast. Episode 25. I'd also like to offer you some practical strategies. They will help you massively when you are in the middle of a conversation and stumble upon a word you cannot recall. First of all, leave it. Really, just drop it. Let it go. Don't try to recall the word, because it only makes things worse, really. First of all, it elongates the awkward silence and increases your stress. When you are stressed, the brain shuts down and it won't give you the words you want. It will focus on protecting you from the stressor by giving you shaking hands, extra sweat, raising your heart rate, and so on. It will prepare you for a fight, basically. Silly brain, right? But that's how it works. So let's see what can be done. After you realize the word you want is not available at the moment, drop it and focus your efforts on something else. Focus on the message you want to convey and paraphrase it. Describe it in other words. Use antonyms and similar examples to create definitions. Remember that people want to understand you. They want to listen to you. They don't check if you remember specific words. They are not examinators. There is no exam really, And they want to understand what you have to say. They want to understand the message. They're not there to judge you, criticize you, or laugh at you. People want to communicate. So paraphrase. The third strategy I would apply in this situation is speaking in short sentences. This allows you to laser focus on the message you have to put across and keeps your words simple. Short sentences increase the probability you will say what you have to say and you will overcome the problematic moment with grace, okay? It will get you through the rough patch, quickly regain your confidence and get back on track. To summarize this part, I employ 3 effective strategies to navigate stressful moments when encountering word forgetfulness. Drop it, paraphrase, use short sentences, okay? Drop it, paraphrase, use short sentences. Time to practice. This will massively help you remember the words. Try to memorize where you learned these collocations. It's Teacherola podcast, by the way. And try to immediately connect them with your life. How can you use these words, collocations, sentences? Okay, repeat to yourself this one question you have to ask yourself. How can I use it? Listen and repeat out loud. Don't look up the word. Don't look up the word. It will get you through the rough patch. It will get you through the rough patch. It happens to all speakers of any language. It happens to all speakers of any language. Repetition and ongoing practice are crucial. Repetition and ongoing practice are crucial. Focus on the message you want to convey and paraphrase it. focus on the message you want to convey and paraphrase it. With some effort and practice, the words will come back. With some effort and practice, the words will come back. Consistent daily practice is always better than cramming for hours. Consistent daily practice is always better than cramming for hours. Short sentences increase the probability you will say what you have to say. Short sentences increase the probability you will say what you have to say. Whenever you learn a new word, make sure to find personal connections. Whenever you learn a new word, make sure to find personal connections. The brain has the idea of the word, but cannot recall the corresponding sound. The brain has the idea of the word, but cannot recall the corresponding sound. Here you have it, the best tactics and strategies on improving your ability to recall the words fast. Now download the worksheet and practice some more. It's in your inbox, and if you're not a member of Top People, become one. And download the worksheet from teacherola.com/206. Also, join my newsletter. Every Wednesday, I'll send an email that'll remind you to practice speaking, and it will give you a practical speaking exercise, and of course, the new podcast episode with a worksheet. It's at teacherola.com/newsletter. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next Wednesday. Happy learning, take care, stay fearless, and say it out loud. Bye! Masz blokadę językową. Dużo rozumiesz, ale nie mówisz płynnie. Brakuje ci słów, czasem tych najprostszych. Nie potrafisz szybko reagować. Jak masz coś powiedzieć po angielsku, zżera cię stres. Masz blokadę językową, bo rządzi tobą strach. Na szczęście można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Serio, można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Weź udział w darmowym wyzwaniu Powiedz coś. Wejdź na stronę powiedzcoś.pl. Zapisz się na darmowe wyzwanie. Your journey to fluency starts now. powiedzcoś.pl